Before the old woman died, she told the girl a secret: if she bought a palace within 7 days of her death, she would become rich overnight and reverse her life's fortune. However, the girl didn't believe her words at all. After the funeral, she began begging on the streets. The neighbors were unwilling to help. They believed that based on her appearance alone, the girl could earn millions a year. Although the neighbors made sense, the girl simply wouldn't listen. She didn't want to work hard. She just wanted to live comfortably. However, fortune couldn't be stopped. One day, she heard that the king was selling his palace at a very low price. The girl instantly recalled her mother's dying words and went to find the king, expressing that she wanted to buy the palace. Facing the king's asking price of 10,000 gold coins, she penniless girl immediately agreed. She only made one request: that she would pay the money a year later and would pay an additional 5,000 gold coins as interest. The king agreed immediately, and the girl was overjoyed, thinking she would just flee the day before payment was due. Once the king handed her the keys, the girl eagerly walked into the palace and went straight to sleep on the ground. At that moment, piercing cat cry rang out. The girl was instantly awakened from her sleep. She thought the cat was as homeless as she was, so she let the black cat sleep beside her, unaware that her fate had begun to change quietly from this moment. When the girl woke up, the black cat was gone. The keys were still there, and the doors and windows were tightly locked. She couldn't figure out how the black cat had escaped. That night, the black cat returned and gave the girl a precious gemstone. The girl had never seen such a rare treasure before, so she placed it in a jar and fell asleep hugging the black cat. From then on, the black cat would mysteriously disappear during the day and always return at night to give the girl a gemstone. Soon the entire jar was filled. The girl felt the black cat was hiding a secret, so one night she pretended to sleep. The black cat, seeing this, quietly came to the door, stomped lightly, and the door automatically opened. It then ran inside, unaware that the girl was following behind. The black cat went all the way to a room at the deepest part of the castle. Suddenly, a crack appeared on the wall, revealing a set of stairs that went endlessly down. The girl followed the black cat downward, but what appeared before her was shocking. Before her eyes were not only pear trees covered with diamonds but also walnut trees hanging with gold. The girl immediately broke off 2 branches as evidence and continued downward. At the end of the spiral staircase was an underground palace. The black cat, seeing no one around, shed its disguise and transformed into a handsome prince. He then danced with the other princes. The girl, hiding in the shadows, witnessed everything. She then returned to the palace first. When the black cat returned the next day, the girl immediately said she knew his secret and pulled out the 2 broken branches. The next second, the black cat let out a piercing cry, instantly shattering the castle's glass. Then the cat's skin began to peel away, revealing the prince inside. It turned out the prince had been cursed by a witch and could only live his whole life wearing cat skin. The curse would only be lifted if a girl discovered his secret. He gave all the gemstones to the girl. The girl used them to pay off her debt to the king. Not only did she truly own a luxurious palace, but she also married the handsome prince and lived happily together from then on.